Psst. Psst. You. Come here. Come here. Closer. Closer. That shit was off the chain. Yo, welcome to YURP Nation Reactions. I am Tyrone. Yes, this is my full non-spoiler review for Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix series. Where do I start? Okay, as you guys know, I have been, or you probably know this, I've been reacting to this over on my channel and over on my Patreon. Right here on the channel and on Patreon. And on Patreon is the full unedited versions over there. Get over there, become a member. You're gonna love it. It's awesome stuff, right? So get over there and do that. And right here is edited. And I don't even have up episode 2, 3, 4, 5, but I already completed the series, which it will be coming up a lot sooner, but it's going on Patreon first, okay? Because edits take a long time. So this was really good. As you can see right there, that's Aang me, okay? Right here is regular Aang. And I got a whole bunch of other shirts representing Avatar: The Last Airbender. I got posters over here of the chakra in his avatar state trying to get in there. All that, you already seen it. I did not think that this could happen. After seeing that film that there's no movie in Ba Sing Se, we all know what that is. Seeing that bull crap that was on the screen in 2010, which I was so excited to go see, let me down and so many other fans down. It's crazy to feel that this is actually a day that there is a authentic adaptation to this show. This is how you piece things together. Not only do you satisfy the fandom with this, they did that, but they brought other people in who knows nothing about the show. And I'm pretty sure they loved it. I feel like they knocked this out of the park. This is a non-spoiler review. I'm just gonna say, for the people who are fans like myself, every episode gets better and better with the story arc, context of everything going up, and I have to give props to certain people in this. The one person I have to give the most props as a character is Daniel Liu. I believe that's his name, who played ZUKO. My man. Okay, let me tell you, episode 7 is one of the best things. You're probably gonna cry. You're probably gonna cry, okay? There's a couple times that I got a little teared up in here because of his energy, because of his acting, because of how well he did. And I'm telling you, freaking Dante Bosco would be so proud of him. I know I've seen some interviews of them where he just told me, he said, I played him, you know, Dev Patel played him, and just make sure you make it your own. And he made it his own while still paying homage to him and what he brought up.
Like I told you, we become a fraternity of actors that share a character. And to this point, it's been me, you, and Dev Patel.
Yeah, dude.
That got to play ZUKO. Yeah. There's going to be more in the future. Right. That's great. Right. But we are the fraternity of actors that got to play this role. And at the same token, watch what I did, watch what Dev did, take what you want, but it's your turn.
Exactly.
Like, forget what we did also.
Absolutely.
Because Dallas, it's your turn, it's your turn. Like, let's see your ZUKO, let's go.
Yeah. And in a lot of ways, I'm really lucky because I have both of you to go off to. So I could, in a way, use what I love from you and Dev, and then mix in my own and create something that I truly cared about. So
that's beautiful.
So Daniel Liu, awesome. Ian, the guy who played Sokka, he did pretty good. He had that Sokka energy at times, and I know a lot of people were kind of like crazy and weirded out and about the fact that the leaks went through, that they took a lot of his sexism out, which they did. But the sexism is still there from another character. I don't want you to think that the sexism is not there. It's still there, okay? And they go hard on that a little bit towards the end of the series. But yeah, there's things that's flipped around for people who know. But I don't think that it's a bad thing. I think when you're doing an adaptation, keyword adaptation, you can't follow everything you know, buy the book, buy the Notebook. And I really think they did an amazing job with this. I know I gave this show a 9.5 out of 10. But I'm going to give it a letter grade. I'm gonna give it an A. It's not an A+, it's an A. Okay, and there's a certain reason why it's an A. Let's talk about the villain here. You would think that the villain is Fire Lord Ozai because you've seen him, Daniel Day Kim, the guy, you know who he is. He is not really the villain, okay? The villain in this is and you may think that the villain is ZUKO, okay? But real people know that Zhao is the real asshole in this. I don't know his name, but I know him as Juntao.
For what?
No, for two. I'm here for a meeting with Mr. Juntao.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know Mr. Juntao.
Look, maybe you don't understand. I'm Mr. Juntao's lawyer, legal advisor. He done got into some shit again. He told me to come down here, and I'm very busy, man. I ain't got time, you know, to be coming down here this late, but I'm down here. My wife want me to come home. My baby done shitting all over the house. He need diapers. Would you please go, Mr. Juntao?
But I have already told you, I don't know Mr. Juntao.
Look, do you think I came down here for nothing? You gonna give me some gas money? You got $5 on you? Would you please go upstairs and tell Mr. Juntao to get his ass down here then?
Is there a problem, officer? No problem. Just rush hour.
Shoot out from Rush Hour. Okay, that brother is a asshole. Okay, I'm telling you, he did his job for sure in this thing. So I am confident fans and non-fans will be pleased with a villain arc in here that's gonna like piss you off. Okay, and you're definitely going to enjoy this if you haven't seen the series. It's wrapped up in a nice ball because the writing is good, the acting on certain parts is good, and certain people is good. But let's talk about somebody why I didn't give it a A+. I gave it an A. Katara, the girl who played her, I don't know her name. Her name is kind of hard for me to pronounce, but she is a lovely young lady. But I am sure she was not coached on certain line deliveries because it felt very stale and very dropped. It's just it wasn't doing for me on a lot of things. But she did have a good important speech in here, which I was like, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what, you know what I mean. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I like. And I was like, if she had that type of energy throughout the whole thing, this thing would have probably been an A+. Because Gordon, the guy who plays the kid who plays Aang, I think he was fun. He was charismatic. He acted like a kid in certain spots in this. But in other parts on the lows, he had really good highs. On the lows, I think he was just kind of like, you can see his brain remembering the script sometimes, you know, instead of following through on the lines. So other than that, I still say like the strongest person in here is ZUKO. He is the strongest person, and in the series, he's the strongest person. I say it to this day, he is the best character arc in history. And I'm thinking in any medium, whether it be animation, live action, doesn't matter. Prince Zuko is the best story arc ever. I mean, period. I haven't seen that many long, episodic animes like One Piece and Attack on Titan and all that stuff, because I'm not gonna sit through all that. I'm too old for that. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, but if you can condense it down, cool. Or if it was like a movie form, cool. But this right here, I think is gonna be a longevity. I think it's gonna have longevity. It's already #1 on Netflix right now, mainly because it has so much great promotion around it and so much hype and stuff. So yeah, I think it's gonna do well. And I think it's just really good. It's really good. Give it a chance if you don't know anything about Avatar, and definitely give it a chance if you are a fan. Okay, don't get so worked up over things not here or things change different. I kind of feel like I said, everything is there with the exception of one person. And I can't tell you what it is unless you watch my my reactions. It's there. So pretty soon it will be up there on my Patreon. Go over there and become a member. That's going first, and then later on down the line, it'll probably be like a couple weeks before I can get a lot of the other ones out here on the channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this review. I hope it helped you out in deciding if you're gonna watch it, if you're new, and I hope it helped you out if you're not new to the series, to where you're skeptical about watching it. But it is a killer. It's a killer. And the things that they did, remember this, the things that they did in this series when it comes to changing certain storylines, I'm talking to the fans of Avatar who know Avatar specifically. These are kids, okay? Majority, well, especially Gordon's a kid. I'm pretty sure some of the others are adults, but Gordon is a kid who plays Aang, and he wasn't even alive when this was out, when it first aired. So I seen him in interviews. He already has a deep ass voice now. He went. You hear his voice in the show, and then you hear his voice in there. Is on the interviews. It's deep. He's already growing up. So they definitely had to change things around in the story for it to make sense, as in them getting a season 2 and a season 3. This is definitely getting a season 2 and season 3. This is too popular for it not to. Okay, but yeah, be mindful of that before you pass judgment. Okay, but yeah, that is my review for this. I give it a minus, and that is a good. I gave it an A, not A minus. Sorry, I gave it an A. And that is my judgment. That's my review for this. Thank you so much. Leave your comments down below. Do not spoil it for anybody who haven't seen it, even though this story's been out for 20 years. Okay, right, close to 20 years. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil the show. Just be respectful of everyone, and you know, just have fun in the comments and let me know what you guys thought about it. If you did like my review here for the show, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help out the channel more than you know. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything I do right here on Action Reactions. I think right over here, right here, is another video for you to check out, which is probably my first reaction for this. I got to get the second one up. I got to edit that probably tonight or tomorrow to be up next week. So yeah, thank you. Click that video, watch it. It's really awesome. Okay. Have a good day, and see you guys in another video. Peace.